Mayor Matt White and the employees of the City of Jal are proud of their Jal Panthers. They know with determination and hard work, anything is possible. Way to go, Jal Panthers! For information on the City of Jal, call 395-3340. That's 395-3340. The City of Jal, 309 South Main Street. The City of Jal is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Way to go, Jal Panthers! Mayor Matt White and the employees of the City of Jal are proud of their Jal Panthers. They know with determination and hard work, anything is possible. Way to go, Jal Panthers! For information on the City of Jal, call 395-3340. That's 395-3340. The City of Jal, 309 South Main Street. The City of Jal is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Way to go, Jal Panthers!
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Jal Varsity Boys Baseball, taking on the visiting Lovington Wildcats here today. And you look at Max Preps, and usually when it's a JV opponent, it will say non-varsity opponent on both schedules. By the way, it's Alan Scott here on the World Wide Web, HobbsAmerica.com, and the Jal Sports YouTube tab. Thanks to all of our great sponsors who make it possible. And for once, it's cooler in Jal than it was in Lovington and Hobbs when I was rolling through. Kind of drove back into the cool air with our latest cool front that blew through. We do have a bit of wind, as you can see by the flags in the outfield. But not a bad day for some high school baseball here on the Saturday of Easter weekend. The transition between Good Friday and then Easter Sunday, all of it, of course, commemorating the crucifixion and rising of Jesus Christ and all of the accoutrements that go with this very honorable and holy weekend. And that includes the tradition of eggs and hiding and hunting and those things going on. Here in Jal today, had an Easter egg hunt earlier. Also in Tatum, and of course in Hobbs, the Martin Luther King Soccerplex, hosting the annual Hobbs Easter egg hunt. And you want to talk about a quick event. I wish baseball games were as fast as that Easter egg hunt. But happy Easter to you, everybody. And we're glad to be here bringing you some Wildcats and Panthers here this afternoon. And when I was talking about the non-JV versus JV thing, the schedule looked every bit like the varsity was coming down here to play. And since I haven't called the Lovington game, I can't tell you for sure. It's probably JV, but it could be varsity because that's what they had on Max Preps. And every other time we have played a JV team, it just says non-varsity opponent. But we are ready to go, and we got a Wildcat in the batter's box here, number 1 for Lovington. And the first pitch from the Jal Panthers is a called strike. Butts had to get away from him from behind the plate and able to run that down there. And the count 0-1 to the leadoff hitter for the Lovington Wildcats. And it's cool, but it's just right here for some baseball. And that is blasted out toward left field, and the catch is made. One down on a good play out in left for the Jal Panthers. Top of the first inning here. And the second batter coming to the plate for the Wildcats. And that pitch is a called strike. 0-1 with one down. And that is chopped foul, 0-2. Number 11 on the mound, that's Andre Rodriguez, getting the start for the Panthers today. And he's looked good so far. Contact made, that's in the air, drifting out toward right. And the out is made. Good play by the right fielder for the Jal Panthers, 2 down. It'll be number 6 in the batter's box for Lovington as I swing back over. And the count is 1-0. And that'll be inside, 2-0. 2 down, and Rodriguez trying to get him in order here in the top of the first. Comes to the plate there. Fastball is a called strike. 2-1. Rodriguez, that is hit out to short. Long throw, stretch, out, and they are gone in order in the top of the first inning. No score. Jal Panthers coming to the plate. We'll let you hear from our fine sponsors bringing you Jal Panthers Baseball, HobbsAmerica.com, and the Jal Sports YouTube channel. When you want an old-fashioned meal that hits the spot every time, you have to try Nana's Cafe in Jal. Nana's Cafe is known for their delicious home-cooked meals. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you'll never be disappointed. Call 395-2132. That's 395-2132. Nana's Cafe, 301 South Main Street in Jal, is a proud supporter of the Jal community and Jal athletics. Everyone from Nana's Cafe is cheering you on all the way. Jal Panthers.
Kayla and Emmy Lujan from Panther Energy are excited for their Jal Panthers and proud of all the Jal students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one-stop shop for backhoes, dump trucks, roustabouts, and welding. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd in Jal, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all.
Right now, you're in for a treat, and Panther Drive-In has lots of them. You may know them for their delicious burgers and fries, chicken strips, steak fingers, or if you've got a sweet tooth, their ice cream. Panther Drive-In has a broad menu, and they're open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For more information, call 575-395-2123. That's 575-395-2173. Panther Drive-In is proud to be a Panther and supporter of all Lee County sports and athletics.
And we have an 0-1 count on the first hitter for the Jal Panthers today. Bottom of the first inning, no score. Jal retired the Lovington Wildcats in order. And your pitcher is your leadoff hitter for the Panthers, Andre Rodriguez. And the pitch is going to be low and away. One ball and 2 strikes on Rodriguez, and he slaps that one down to short. Play over to first, and some contact made, and the out call is also made. 1 down. Stepping in will be number 8 for the Panthers, Damian Baeza, with 1 away and nobody aboard in a 0-0 bottom of the first. Here comes a pitch from Lovington. It's going to be inside and low, ball 1. Two balls, no strikes on the hitter. Baeza is ready. There's the pitch. There's a shot through the hole between short and third. That'll be a single for Baeza. So Baeza with a base knock, and we'll see if Jal can take advantage of the first base run of the ball game. I'll check him over at first. Now come to the plate. There's a shot, but foul. You'll have to pardon my sneezing. I've been a little sniffly since yesterday and today, and I don't know where it came from. I don't really suffer from allergies, so I don't think that's it. But when you have to sneeze, you have to sneeze. Angel Franco is number 5 on my Max Preps roster for Jal. There's a throw over to first. Maybe we'll cheat a little bit that way, as they are really working hard to keep Baeza on the bag over there. A 1 delivery coming to the hitter. And another play over to first, back in plenty of time. No balls, 1 strike, 1 away. Runner goes, and the throw is not in time. That's a stolen base for the Jal Panthers. Angel Franco, the hitter. And now a runner in scoring position for the Panthers. That pitch took a little something off it, and they're going to say it got him on the hands there. So 2 runners aboard. That'll bring up Big Trent Butts, the catcher for Jal. With only 1 down. So Butts looking to do some damage here in the bottom of the first. And a good job by the Lovington catcher to keep that in front of him. Cool and windy start to this noontime affair down in Jal. Mostly cloudy at the moment. Wind's blowing left to right across your screen here, and that has popped up. That's going to be foul, out of play. Should be 1 ball, 1 strike, I believe. Two aboard and only 1 down. Butts has an opportunity for an RBI, maybe more. And the pitch is way outside. It's going to get away from the catcher, but they hold the runners. Two 1 count to Trent Butts. That pitch is low. And we have a Jal Panther on third now. Runners at the corners for Jal. Nobody out in a 3-1 count on Trent Butts. Of course, the runner at first is going to go, and you don't really throw down on that one. That's why the pitcher cuts that off, hoping the runner from third will bite and you can throw him out. So 2 runners in scoring position now, only 1 out. Or is that the second out? Nope, we've only got 1 out. In fact, he walks Butts. So the bases are loaded with Panthers. And only 1 down in the inning, and that's going to bring up Daniel Herrera. The pitch, and that is a strike, and boy, that was a meaty one right there. He's kind of thinking, I should have swung at that. 0-1. Bases loaded here in the bottom of the first. No score yet. Curveball is wrapped toward third, caught in the air, throw to the plate, and that's 2. Maybe that bounced because that's only 2 outs. I thought it was the double play. But it's a 2 down. Curveball is a strike. Froze him on that pitch. And those red numbers and letters on the scoreboard out there are almost impossible to read on a sunny day. Two away, and the count moves to 1-1. Bases are still loaded. They got the force out at home to keep the run from coming in. So 2 down on the Jal hitter, but the sacks are still full of Panthers for Christian Diaz. And that is a ball. And again, a good job from the Lovington catcher to keep that from going to the backstop here. So Jal threatening, but now 2 away in the inning, and 3-1 delivery, a big cut. He fouls it off. So the count will go full, and you got a big-time critical pitch here. You either walk in a run, get him to ground out, you get a base hit, you score a couple. It's a big pitch here, 3-2. Took something off it. That's chopped down towards shortstop. Long throw over to first. It gets away from the first baseman, and 2 runs will score. And the Panthers have a lead, 2-0. That's going to be either a throwing error or a fielding error on the Wildcats at first, I would think. But the Panthers have a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. 2 down, and still 2 Panthers, 1 at second and 1 at third. And the pitch fouled back right at us here, 0-1. There's the pitch, a little knuckler. That's chopped out toward left field, and a nice play made out there by the Lovington Wildcats. The wind held that up, so he had a long run to make. And that'll retire the side, but not before the Jal Panthers jump out to a 2-0 lead. And we go to the top half of the second inning, 2-0 Panthers. I'll be right back.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jal, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jal Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics. Mayor Matt White and the employees of the City of Jal are proud of their Jal Panthers. They know with determination and hard work, anything is possible. Way to go, Jal Panthers! For information on the City of Jal, call 395-3340. That's 395-3340. The City of Jal, 309 South Main Street. The City of Jal is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Way to go, Jal Panthers!
That is smacked out to deep center field in a leadoff double here to start off the bottom of the second for Lovington. And we have had a pitching change. Number 10 is on the mound now. And as you might know, and as is so often the case, there is no 10 on my roster. I don't know why it's so hard to get an accurate list of kids and numbers, but it is. I have the lineup from the last Jal game. I do not have a number 10 anywhere in sight. So it's not me. I would love to mention names of all these kids, but you can't get an accurate list to save your life. And I've been doing this for a lot of years. I do not know why, but that is just the way it is. So if I'm not calling your kid's name, get me a list of the correct names and numbers, and I'll be glad to. So Lovington threatening. Jal put up 2 in the bottom of the first. Now here in the top of the second, they get a leadoff double. And your next batter at the plate, that almost got away from Butts. Nice job there to hold it with him. We got a 2-1 strike count. Here is the pitch. That is a strike. 2-2 now. Got him looking on the high inside curveball. Nice pitch and one away. So runner at second, 1 down now. That was behind the batter, and that's going to give the runner third base. There you see Butts running it down. But now we have a Wildcat at third. As we look over that way, maybe we'll cheat a little that way. And that is a called strike. So the count will go 1-1. With 1 out and a runner at third. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. 1-2. Took something off that one, and he was way behind it. Chops it foul down the third baseline. Wind coming and going. Tolerable right now. Pickoff play over at third, and it gets away from the Panthers, and that's going to allow the run to score. 2-1 on a tough luck play at third on the pickoff try. Sometimes better to just come to the plate. Forget there's a guy over there. That brings a run across for the Wildcats. It's 2-1 now. That will also empty the bases. And that one is hit up in the air, foul. Stayed inside the field of play. There you see a young man going to get it. Next hitter for Lovington, number 15. And the pitch is inside and low. They're going to appeal to see if he swung, and they say no, he didn't go around. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 down with a run across for the Wildcats. And a big swing and a miss there and got him. 2 down. And fastball is low and away, ball 1. And we're even up at 1-1. Good pitch. Score 2-1. If you're just tuning in, Jal put up 2 in the bottom of the first. Lovington got 1 back here. In the top of the second, that's high and away. Two-one count on the Wildcat hitter. Three and 1. No, 3 and 2. No, 3 and 1. So behind on the hitter with 2 down. He comes to the plate and walked him. And the wind, I said, comes and goes. It's back. Shows bunt. That's way outside. The runner makes second. So you get a Wildcat in scoring position now with 2 down. One ball, no strikes. Two and 0. And we got our first conference at the mound of the afternoon as the Jal Panthers head out to the pitcher's mound. I'll take a break, let you hear from our great sponsors. Thanks to each and every one of them for making it possible for us to put Jal Panthers baseball on the World Wide Web.
The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jal Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics.
If you're tuning in right now, you're in for a treat, and Panther Drive-In has lots of them. You may know them for their delicious burgers and fries, chicken strips, steak fingers, or if you've got a sweet tooth, their ice cream. Panther Drive-In has a broad menu, and they're open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For more information, call 575-395-2123. That's 575-395-2173. Panther Drive-In is proud to be a Panther and supporter of all Lee County sports and athletics.
All right, we are back. 2-1 count on the hitter, and that's behind him. 3 and 1. Runner at second, 2 down, a run in for Lovington. 2-1 score, Jal Panthers lead it. And there is a swing and a miss, 3 and 2. Runner goes, that gets away from Butts, and it's a walk anyway, so doesn't matter. Runners on the corners now. And number 12 stepping in for Lovington. And I'm more believing this is the JV Lovington team that we were playing, because I've only had one name match up with the roster. And that's the guy at the plate, and I have him as Mika Pondo, but I can't guarantee that. JV roster is even harder to get than varsity with any accuracy. The Wildcats have runners now second and third. There's a shot down to short. Slow roller, that's trouble. And safe at first. A tough play for Herrera over there. The throw was low and in the dirt. And we are tied at 2. And the runner will go with second base open. 2 apiece now here, top of the second. And I have Luis Garcia as number 1, and I know that that's not him, so I don't have a good Lovington roster. That young man's name was David, I think. I'm just going to not worry about it, because that brought another run in for the Wildcats, and now it is 3-2. And a fresh batter coming up. Wildcats doing damage with 2 out here as well. And we may have a balk, and we do, and that's going to bring another run in. 4-2. Lovington brought some folks. They are liking that. Jal Panther folks not liking that so much. 4-2 now. With 2 down and a new hitter stepping in. Trent Butts will go out to the mound to chat with the Jal pitcher. Pitching has been the Achilles heel of Jal. They play hard, but they get themselves into some sticky situations pitching. And sometimes you change pitchers and it doesn't get any better. That's kind of been the Achilles heel of the Panthers in the games that I've done, because they can hit and field with anybody, but they get into a lot of difficulty pitching the baseball. 1-0 count here on the Lovington hitter. And the runner will make it to third on that play. Aggressive base running from Lovington. 2-0. And after giving up 2 in the bottom of the second, the Wildcats have come back to hang 4 on Jal here in the top of the second. And that hit him. So runners will be on the corners now. And the Wildcats have batted around in this inning. Runner will go. Second base is open. That is chopped down to short and misplayed at short. Throw over to first to Herrera is not going to get the out. He'll go to third with it. Safe at third as that ball is in the dirt, and another run scores. 5-2 Wildcats. And a lot of the damage, all but the first run, coming with 2 out. And you're still dealing with Wildcats now as we get a new hitter at first and second. Lefty hitter to the plate now for Lovington. Way outside. That might allow another run to score. But the ball fortunately bounced off the backstop and right to Butts, because the runner from third had ideas of coming on in. And I thought he was going to. 0-1 count. Fouled back right toward us here. 0-2. (5-2) Wildcats. That is high, but he bites on it. And the count will stay 0-2. Runners at second and third now for Lovington. And the pitch is outside, but he bit on that one too, and he gets out of the inning. But not before Lovington puts up 5 runs to take a 3-run lead into the bottom of the second inning. More Jal Panthers baseball on Easter Saturday here, and hope you're enjoying it. Big thanks to our sponsors for making it possible. I'm Alan Scott, and we'll be back shortly.
The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
The Jal Clinic and Dental Clinic wish the Jal Panthers the best of luck as they take on new challenges. Everyone at the Jal Clinic and Jal Dental Clinic will be cheering you on. Jal Clinic professionals are honored to serve the Jal community and all their healthcare needs. The Jal Clinic has lab and x-ray capabilities and now has a dental clinic, a clinic you can rely on. For an appointment, call 395-3400. That's 395-3400. Jal Clinic, 805 West Kansas, another proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
All right, we are back. More Jal Panthers baseball. HobbsAmerica.com and the Jal Sports YouTube tab. And we go to the bottom of the second. Panthers trailing now 5-2. And that is going to be ball 1 on Adam Waters, number 6 for the Panthers. Strike there, even up at 1-1. That is chopped down toward third. A little bit of a run for Lovington. Throw to first. Got him. Nifty play at third for the Wildcats. One down. Took something off that, and it's hit hard out toward left center and will fall. That is a base hit for the Jal Panthers. I'm going to say that was Connor Andre. I think it was number 2. It's going to bring up Andre Rodriguez. Runner aboard with 1 down. You've got to be joking. Sometimes I don't know why I try. The lens just fell out of my glasses. I mean, and it's not anywhere near me. Can't Can't tell you where it is, but I could step on it at any time. I give up. I'll just call it without being able to see. Throw over to first. Not in time. Count goes to 1-2 on the hitter, I think. No, it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Connor Andre down at first. He took something off that. Andre goes. There's the throw. And I think he's in there. So a runner in scoring position now for Andre Rodriguez. And the pitch, big cut and miss, and struck him out. Two down. Runner at second for the Panthers, now down 5-3 here. Bottom of the second. Changeup is outside, ball 1. And your hitter is Damian Baeza, number 8. Two and 0. And the next one is hit up in the air and bang over toward first. They give chase, but can't make the play over in front of the Jal dugout. That's the difference when I put my hand over my mic and when I don't. Give you an idea. The wind not incredibly strong by our standards, but it is here nonetheless. Runner at second with 2 down. 0-1 pitch is hit high in the air, out toward right. And unable to make the catch. That's going to bring a Jal Panther in for the score. Looking into the sun out there when it is out. And the wind swirling around, carrying that one a bit. So Jal gets a run across. And it's 5-3, and that'll bring up number 5, Angel Franco. That is fouled off into the net. No balls, 1 strike. Curveball. No, and that'll make it 1-1. That was close. Angel Franco, the hitter. That is low and away. 2-1. Inside, runner goes, throw to third, he's safe. Panthers now have a runner at third. And a 1-1 delivery coming to Franco. Chop down to third. Over to first for the out, but the Jal Panthers get one back. And we head to the top of the third with a 5-3 score. Lovington Wildcats 5, Jal Panthers 3. Back in a moment.
The Jal Clinic and Dental Clinic wish the Jal Panthers the best of luck as they take on new challenges. Everyone at the Jal Clinic and Jal Dental Clinic will be cheering you on. Jal Clinic professionals are honored to serve the Jal community and all their healthcare needs. The Jal Clinic has lab and x-ray capabilities and now has a dental clinic, a clinic you can rely on. For an appointment, call 395-3400. That's 395-3400.
The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics. The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online.
The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jal Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Nice play right there to open the top of the third. A little looper back to the pitcher. And hard to handle in the swirling wind, and it's easy to misjudge something like that. But able to field it and throw to first. One down. 5-3. Lovington leading the Jal Panthers here. Top half of the third. That is a ball. One ball, no strikes on the hitter. And there's a called strike from the Jal pitcher, number 10, who's probably wearing a different number. I probably know who it is, but I don't have a 10 on my Max Preps roster, so my apologies. There's a strike, 1 ball, 2 strikes now on the Wildcat hitter. On a windy and cool Easter Saturday in Jal. That is stroked foul and into the net. Jal put up 3 in the bottom of the first. Wildcats hung 5 in the top of the second. And now we are in the top half of the third inning. That pitch is low. 2-2. And got him. 2 down. And the pitch. Ball one. That's ball two. Called strike. Pardon me. 2-1 delivery coming now. And 2-2 with 2 down, nobody on. And he hit him. And that's too bad because it's just about to get him retired in order, but now a runner on with 2 down. And a conference at the mound for the Jal Panthers. And we will see if we get a pitching change with 2 down. I don't think we will, but we might. And we do. Moving to the mound is number 11, who I could swear started this game. That's Andre Rodriguez. He'll take over the pitching duties. And the previous pitcher will move out to shortstop. They'll just pretty much change positions, I believe. So while we continue the warm-up pitches, I'll let you hear more from our great sponsors that make it possible for us to bring you Jal Panthers varsity boys baseball against the Lovington Wildcats on the World Wide Web. Stay tuned.
Mayor Matt White and the employees of the City of Jal are proud of their Jal Panthers. They know with determination and hard work, anything is possible. Way to go, Jal Panthers! For information on the City of Jal, call 395-3340. That's 395-3340. The City of Jal, 309 South Main Street. The City of Jal is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Way to go, Jal Panthers!
If you're tuning in right now, you're in for a treat, and Panther Drive-In has lots of them. You may know them for their delicious burgers and fries, chicken strips, steak fingers, or if you've got a sweet tooth, their ice cream. Panther Drive-In has a broad menu, and they're open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For more information, call 575-395-2123. That's 575-395-2173. Panther Drive-In is proud to be a Panther and supporter of all Lee County sports and athletics.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jal, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
All right, we are back to play here. And the winds have calmed for a moment. 5-3 score. We get the pitching change. 1-0 count here with 2 down, top of the third, Lovington leading. Runner goes. Butts will fire it down to third, and in there safe. 2 balls, no strikes on the hitter. 2 away. And Andre Rodriguez hoping to get out of the inning here. Now 3-0. Rodriguez ready, fires, changeup is inside. That's a walk on 4 pitches. Runners at the corners now for the Wildcats. Runner will go with second open. You don't make that throw, that's going to let the run score, and it does. That's really not a throw you should make. Six, 3 now, Wildcats. Two down, a 1-0 count. And 2-0. Throw over to third, not in time. Rodriguez comes to the plate high. 3-0. And walked him again on 4 pitches. So Rodriguez coming in, but having the control issues, has walked the first 2 he's faced. And the runner goes. Panthers are, and me too, are sleeping, and they just take second. Fastball away, that's 1-0 count. Right down the pipe there, he needed that one, and he got the called strike. 1-1. 2 down, but a run across. And a 6-3 lead for Lovington. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners at second and third for the Wildcats, and that will get away from Trent Buds. And the run will score. And it is 7-3. And the Wildcats again doing damage as they did with their first big inning, getting runs with 2 out. And that pitch is high and in. 3-2. Full count delivery, big cut, got him. And they get out of the inning, but not before Lovington puts a couple on the board and has a 7-3 lead heading to the bottom half of the third. More Panthers baseball coming up after this break. When you want an old-fashioned meal that hits the spot every time, you have to try Nana's Cafe in Jal. Nana's Cafe is known for their delicious home-cooked meals. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you'll never be disappointed. Call 395-2132. That's 395-2132. Nana's Cafe, 301 South Main Street in Jal, is a proud supporter of the Jal community and Jal athletics. Everyone from Nana's Cafe is cheering you on all the way. Jal Panthers.
Kayla and Emmy Lujan from Panther Energy are excited for their Jal Panthers and proud of all the Jal students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one-stop shop for backhoes, dump trucks, roustabouts, and welding. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd in Jal, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
Either I'm off or the scoreboard is. They've got it 4th inning. I'm pretty sure it's the bottom of the 3rd. Scoreboard has it the bottom of the 4th, and if that's the case, then I missed an inning somewhere. Butts reaching out for that when he got a piece of it. No balls, 1 strike on your catcher. We'll go with bottom of the 4th. (7-3) Lovington. I know that's correct. 1 ball and 1 strike on the Jal catcher, Trent Butts, leading it off here. Ripped. That is ripped out to left center, and that'll go all the way to the wall for Butts, who finally got that big hit he's been looking for. And a good piece of swinging right there by Trent Butts, a stand-up double, as he ripped that one. They're going to bring in a runner for Butts, but a nice job by him. And that'll bring in big number 30 for the Panthers. And that's going to be Daniel Herrera, your first baseman. Nobody out. Runner in scoring position. And high to Herrera, ball 1. Strike there. 1 ball, 1 strike. One delivery coming. 2 balls, 1 strike on the hitter. Daniel Herrera. Chance of driving a run if he can get a base knock. That's high and away. 3 balls, 1 strike now. Nobody out after the leadoff double from Trent Butts. Fastball is a strike on the inside part of the plate. And Herrera says it scraped my arm. That's how much of a strike it was. Full count, and he drops his bat. And now the winds have backed off once again. Just a gentle breeze out in center field. And the pitch walked him. So Panthers at first and second, nobody out. And that'll bring Christian Diaz to the plate. Panthers trying to get back in it here in what I think is the bottom of the third. The scoreboard says 4. Fastball is outside, ball 1. One 0 pitch coming with runners at first and second. That is a strike. 1-1. Christian Diaz there. Opportunities here for the Panthers. There's the pitch. Curved ball is inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. And a good play coming off the mound. They've got him in a rundown. And a big rundown going on. He'll go all the way back to the bag. And now you've got another man off base. And that's Herrera. Now he's in trouble. Dives. But the tag is applied, and all of that goes for naught, and they turn 2. So 1 runner off the bag in a rundown turns into 2 runners off the bag, and that turns into 2 outs. And the Jal rally is cut short. Now 2 down. And 2 balls and 1 strike on the hitter. That is high and in, 3-1. Big cut there. 3-2. On your hitter, Christian Diaz. That is away, and he walks him. But both Jal base runners taken out of the picture in rundowns. And now you get the walk over to first, so the only runner aboard is the man at first with 2 down. And the throw over to first, not in time. And the shortstop, number 10, will move into the batter's box for Jal. And, man, liberal strike zone on that one, 0-1. High, and he wanted to swing at that one in. It's called a strike. Oh, and 2. That's inside. 1-2. Fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Man at first, no runs in this half inning for Jal. 7-3 the score in Lovington. And right back at us on that one. Fouled off. Count stays 2-2. Changeup is high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And again, he'll come off the mound. They had success with that. Got 2 guys caught in rundowns and got them both out in this half inning. Lovington. And that pitch got him swinging. That'll retire the side, and we move to what I think is the top of the 4th, and we'll see if the scoreboard changes or not. But the score 7-3 in favor of the Lovington Wildcats. And if it were the 5th, they would change it now. So they just didn't want to have to change it. We go to the top of 4, 7-3 Lovington. Back in a moment.
If you're tuning in right now, you're in for a treat, and Panther Drive-In has lots of them. You may know them for their delicious burgers and fries, chicken strips, steak fingers, or if you've got a sweet tooth, their ice cream. Panther Drive-In has a broad menu, and they're open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For more information, call 575-395-2123. That's 575-395-2173. Panther Drive-In is proud to be a Panther and supporter of all Lee County sports and athletics.
Mayor Matt White and the employees of the City of Jal are proud of their Jal Panthers. They know with determination and hard work, anything is possible. Way to go, Jal Panthers. For information on the City of Jal, call 395-3340. That's 395-3340. The City of Jal, 309 South Main Street. The City of Jal is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Way to go, Jal Panthers. In a small town like Jal, New Mexico, it's great to know that families, businesses, co-workers, and kids all take pride in their school and community, just like they do at Fulco Trucking. Owners Rowdy and Bridget are proud of their Jal Panthers, and they wish them great success today and in all future adventures. Fulco Trucking, your source for water hauling and steam washing. Call 575-395-3178. Fulco Trucking, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jal, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
All right, they changed it to the 5th inning, then changed it back to the 4th. I have no clue. I'm going to stick with top of the 4th. 7-3 Wildcats. That is hit hard but foul and high up in the air, out of play. No balls, 2 strikes on the leadoff hitter here in the top of the 4th. Wildcats by 4. Got a piece of it. Count remains 0-2. That one is a ball, 1-2. Now 2-2 on the leadoff hitter for the Wildcats. Coming on in relief. And on the mound now is number 11, Andre Rodriguez. 2-2 delivery. 3-2. Payoff pitch, walked him. So a runner on, nobody out. And the wind once again is taking a vacation, and I have no problem with that. It's just a gentle breeze now. It's been up toward 15 and 20 miles per hour at times, and then it will lull away for a few minutes. Now it's starting to come back again. Rodriguez will come to the plate, and they had the pitch out on, and that's not a bad call. Throw down from Butts. Got him at second. Trent Butts guns him down, and a good call. They had the pitch out on, so credit the coaching staff as well. And one down in the inning. One ball, no strikes on the hitter. And now 2-0. So they issue the walk, but they're able to get him at the second on the steal because they had the pitch out going. 2-0 delivery is a strike, 2-1. Fastball, swing and a miss, and 2-2. That's going to be, no, he's going to ring him up. That looked high and away to me. Well, Butts will tag him just for insurance, and we got 2 down. Two down on the high strike. And Rodriguez trying to get the Panthers to the bottom of the 4th here without giving up any more runs. That'll be chopped back into the net. No balls, 1 strike. Oh, and 2. Rodriguez trying to power his way through this one. After giving up a leadoff walk, he's got 2 outs. That is inside, ball 1. 1-2. And he hit him, so he'll get a free trip to first. Got him right on the knee, and that hurts. I don't care how much you walk it off. You feel that one. So a runner on with 2 down and a new batter for the Wildcats. Big cut on the first pitch, 0-1. Runner goes. No throw this time. So stolen base. And now a man in scoring position for the Wildcats. And the pitch. 1-1 delivery. Got him swinging, 1-2. way outside, comes all the way to the backstop and bounces back to the catcher, but it's a stolen base nonetheless, or a wild pitch, whatever you want to call it. Now, man at third for Lovington. And a 2-2 count on the hitter. With 2 down. And the count goes full. So a big pitch here for Rodriguez. You get a strike, you get out of the inning, and he does not. He issues the walk. Now runners on the corners. With 2 down, and Lovington has done a lot of damage with 2 outs in this 7-3 game. I would say at least 5 of their runs have come with 2 outs. That is a strike, but fakes the throw to second. Oh, and 1 on the hitter. Runners at second and third now for the Wildcats. Outside. What? 2-1 delivery, swung on, 2-2. And that'll get past Butts, but it bounces back to him, and he gets the out. A fortunate bounce off the cinder blocks, and Jal retires the side. And we move to the bottom of the 4th inning, and again the scoreboard changes the inning. The home team bats in the bottom of the inning. This is the bottom of the 4th. No change in the score, 7-3 Lovington. And the Panthers coming to the plate here. And we'll hear more from our great sponsors, bringing you Jal Varsity Boys Baseball against the Lovington Wildcats on the World Wide Web.
If you're tuning in right now, you're in for a treat, and Panther Drive-In has lots of them. You may know them for their delicious burgers and fries, chicken strips, steak fingers, or if you've got a sweet tooth, their ice cream. Panther Drive-In has a broad menu, and they're open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For more information, call 575-395-2123. That's 575-395-2173. Panther Drive-In is proud to be a Panther and supporter of all Lee County sports and athletics.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
All right, we are back. Jal to bat in the bottom of the 4th here. Adam Waterus, number 6, will lead it off for the Panthers, trailing 7-3. And down, no balls and 1 strike. And that is fouled up in the air. We think they're chasing it over toward the third base side. Now bright sunshine here, and when you look up, it's super bright. And I am in a shady spot underneath the canopies right behind home, so it makes for a real challenge to see what the camera is showing me. Oh-2 delivery is high. We'll go to 1-2 to the leadoff hitter. That is stroked out to short. Bad hop. He's going to be able to leg that out. Safe at first. And the shortstop waited on it rather than charging it, and it took an awkward hop, and you get a runner on. So the Panthers get the leadoff man on here in the bottom of 4. Change up way high. Connor Andre is your hitter. 1 ball, no strikes, and nobody out. That's going to be low. Runner will go to second on the pitch. And a man in scoring position now. Two-0 delivery. We await, and there it is. 3-0. That's high, and walks him. So the Panthers get the first 2 aboard here in the bottom of 4. Trailing by 4 runs. That'll bring Andre Rodriguez to the batter's box. And that pitch taken, strike 1. Chops it foul with a chance for the catcher. And can't quite make the play. And again, you're looking straight up into bright sunshine. This game was a noon start, and the sun is still virtually right overhead. So a tough play for the Lovington catcher, but there was room. No balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runners at first and second. Bottom of 4. And the pitcher will step off, concerned with the runner at second. Oh-2 delivery. In the dirt, that's going to let the runners go. And now Panthers at second and third. One ball, 2 strikes. That's high. 2-2 now. Andre Rodriguez at bat. And the count goes full. Payoff pitch coming here. And I don't know if they're going to say he got a piece of it or not. He's safe at first. And now confusion, and Jal sends the base runner, and they score. And diving in over at third, and you still have Panthers on second and third. You do have one out. I thought they called him safe at first. 7-5 now, and the Wildcats will gather at the mound. And they do have one out posted. I'm not sure where it came from. Chaos there. But Jal brings the run across. And now they take that out off the board. Okay. So no outs. And Jal gets one back to make it a 3-run game, and we're going to get a pitching change for the Wildcats. I believe, I can't guarantee that, but it's looking that way. Yeah, we're going to have a lull in the action here while we get the pitcher warmed up. So as that happens, I'll let you hear more from our fine sponsors that allow us to bring you coverage of Jal Varsity Boys Baseball, HobbsAmerica.com, and the Jal Sports YouTube channel. Back soon.
The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
The Jal Clinic and Dental Clinic wish the Jal Panthers the best of luck as they take on new challenges. Everyone at the Jal Clinic and Jal Dental Clinic will be cheering you on. Jal Clinic professionals are honored to serve the Jal community and all their healthcare needs. The Jal Clinic has lab and x-ray capabilities and now has a dental clinic, a clinic you can rely on. For an appointment, call 395-3400. That's 395-3400. Jal Clinic, 805 West Kansas, another proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
Okay, a little meeting of the minds there. They get it sorted out. I had to take a bathroom break. It is a 7-5 score now. Butts is your batter. And he strokes that one foul out toward third. And the Lovington side of things. Got a runner at third. Jal, 2 down now. And a 1-1 count on Butts. Flags are hanging straight down now in center. And a big swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two outs, but Jal has pulled 2 within 2 here in the bottom of the 4th. That is away. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs and the hitter is Butts. And he gets it. So that'll bring Herrera to the plate for the Panthers. Runner goes with second base open. Oh my God. One ball and no strikes on Herrera. Right down the middle, 1-1. That is a ball, 2-1. Hit him. And the bases are loaded. One ball, no strikes. on your hitter, Christian Diaz, with the sacks full of Panthers and now a 2-run game. Inside. Two and 0. That is outside. 3-0. He's going to walk in a run if he's not careful here. And that pitch has to be there, and it is there. 3-1. Diaz taken all the way. Three-one pitch. Called strike 3 and 2. Full count, big pitch here for Lovington and for Jal. You either walk the run in, you give up a base hit, or you strike him out. And you're going to walk the run in. And we're going to have a 4-hour-plus baseball game down here today. We're already pushing 2 hours, and we're not to the 5th inning. And it's now 7-6. And we're going to get another pitching change for the Wildcats. So we'll warm up another pitcher and let you hear more from our sponsors, and I'll be back.
The Jal Clinic and Dental Clinic wish the Jal Panthers the best of luck as they take on new challenges. Everyone at the Jal Clinic and Jal Dental Clinic will be cheering you on. Jal Clinic professionals are honored to serve the Jal community and all their healthcare needs. The Jal Clinic has lab and x-ray capabilities and now has a dental clinic, a clinic you can rely on. For an appointment, call 395-3400. That's 395-3400. Jal Clinic, 805 West Kansas, another proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
Kayla and Emmy Lujan from Panther Energy are excited for their Jal Panthers and proud of all the Jal students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one-stop shop for backhoes, dump trucks, roustabouts, and welding. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd in Jal, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
When you want an old-fashioned meal that hits the spot every time, you have to try Nana's Cafe in Jal. Nana's Cafe is known for their delicious home-cooked meals. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you'll never be disappointed. Call 395-2132. That's 395-2132. Nana's Cafe, 301 South Main Street in Jal, is a proud supporter of the Jal community and Jal athletics. Everyone from Nana's Cafe is cheering you on all the way. Jal Panthers.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jal, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
All right, we are back. We have a 1-0 count on the hitter. 2 down, but Jal has tightened it up to now a 1-point game. There, a 1-run game. There's a called strike. 1-1 on the hitter. Jal's shortstop, number 10. That will get away from the Lovington catcher, and the runners will stay home. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 down, and 3 runs in. And now 3 balls and 1 strike on the hitter. Sacks are full of Panthers. You're in danger of walking in another run and tying this game up. Got him swinging on that one, and good pitch from Lovington. And the count goes full, and again, you got a big payoff pitch coming. You either get him out, you give up a hit, you walk in a run. Or if you hit him, the run scores. And he walks in the run. We are tied at 7. So 4 runs across for Jal now to tie the game. That'll bring up Adam Waters, number 6. Bases are still loaded. And that is chopped foul behind the plate. Strike 1. And a called strike there. No balls, 2 strikes on the hitter. Adam Juarez will step back in. Oh-2 delivery. Is a ball way high. And these cinder blocks here in front of me have been friendly to both teams, keeping balls in play that might have caused bigger problems, keeping them close to the catcher, bounced right back to butts a couple of times. For Jal, saving some runs, and probably saved one there from coming across. In a big inning for the Panthers here, they have scored 4 to tie this game. That's a hard shot right at second and caught for the out. So we do go to the 5th inning, but the Jal Panthers bring 4 in and tie this thing 7 apiece, heading to the top of the 5th.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics. Mayor Matt White and the employees of the City of Jal are proud of their Jal Panthers. They know with determination and hard work, anything is possible. Way to go, Jal Panthers! For information on the City of Jal, call 395-3340. That's 395-3340. The City of Jal, 309 South Main Street. The City of Jal is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Way to go, Jal Panthers! In a small town like Jal, New Mexico, it's great to know that families, businesses, co-workers, and kids all take pride in their school and community, just like they do at Fulco Trucking. Owners Rowdy and Bridget are proud of their Jal Panthers, and they wish them great success today and in all future adventures. Fulco Trucking, your source for water hauling and steam washing. Call 575-395-3178. Fulco Trucking, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
All right. We move to the top of the fifth. And that is ball one on the leadoff man for Lovington. We're tied at 7 now. Took something off that one, got a called strike, 1-1. That is away, ball 2. That is popped up over toward the Jal dugout. It will go out of play, foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And got him looking on the fastball. Great pitch there from Andre Rodriguez for 1 down. And he hits the next man right square in the arm. I thought for a minute he got him in the ribs. He got him on the outside of the wrist, which is still going to hurt. Yeah, base runner for Lovington trying to deal with that. I'll tell you, if you've ever been hit by a hard ball, no matter what level you're in, when it's a fastball, it hurts. They're going to give him a moment down there. No attention coming from the Lovington staff. You're on your own. Shake it off, rub some dirt on it. And we are changing something. They're switching batters, hitters, something. Sure, anything to make this longer. We have 3 innings to play, theoretically. 5th, 6th, and 7th. And we're now 2 hours, 2 minutes into this thing. And we wait. Well, whatever it was is not squared yet. Okay, can we play? Yeah, we are back to business here with 1 down. A runner on, hit by the pitch over at first for Lovington. Takes off immediately for second and will go in easily. 1 ball and no strikes on the hitter. And the pitch is low, 2-0. Two-0 delivery, high 3-0. Runner in scoring position for Lovington. There's the pitch. It gets away. The runner's going to go to third. Butts thinks about it but doesn't throw. And in there standing up. Wildcats have a runner at third now with 1 down. And a 3-0 count on the hitter. Showing bunt. Now takes it back and walks. Runners on the corners with 1 down. That's in the dirt. You're going to take that open base. Runners at second and third now. Okay. 1 ball, no strikes. High, 2-0. That one's right down the groove, 2-1. Andre Rodriguez will come to the plate, 2-1, and that'll get past Butts. They thought about sending the runner, but they bring him back. Took a couple of 3 steps toward home and then went back from third. Three balls, 1 strike, 1 down in a 7-7 game. Top of 5. That's way out of range, and a walk issued. And now you got the sacks full of Wildcats. And the arm is not doing well for Rodriguez. In fact, he may have hurt the arm. He's kind of really moving it and stretching it and trying to make something go away. We're probably going to get a pitching change for Jal. And we will. Anybody bring a sandwich? Okay, can I have one? One down in the inning, and we go to the pitching change here. So we'll warm up another pitcher, and I'll take a break and let you hear from our sponsors. Stay tuned. When you want an old-fashioned meal that hits the spot every time, you have to try Nana's Cafe in Jal. Nana's Cafe is known for their delicious home-cooked meals. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you'll never be disappointed. Call 395-2132. That's 395-2132. Nana's Cafe, 301 South Main Street in Jal, is a proud supporter of the Jal community and Jal athletics. Everyone from Nana's Cafe is cheering you on all the way. Jal Panthers.
If you're tuning in right now, you're in for a treat, and Panther Drive-In has lots of them. You may know them for their delicious burgers and fries, chicken strips, steak fingers, or if you've got a sweet tooth, their ice cream. Panther Drive-In has a broad menu, and they're open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For more information, call 575-395-2123. That's 575-395-2173. Panther Drive-In is proud to be a Panther and supporter of all Lee County sports and athletics.
The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jal Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics.
And we will have Alex Xavier Corillon moving to the mound now for Jal. 7-7 game, top of 5. Bases are loaded. He's inheriting a mess with one down. And Corillon will take over. Eyes the runner at third, and he will come to the plate. And his first pitch is a wild pitch. It's going to get past Butts, and the run's going to come in. And that breaks the tie. 8-7 Wildcats. 2 balls and no strikes now on the hitter. And Corillon will deliver 3-0. I believe that may have been a called strike. Let's see. Yeah, 2 balls, 1 strike. Low part of the strike zone, but he gets the call. 2-1. And that is over the head of the batter, and the fortunate bounce off the backstop will keep the runner from third at bay. Still only 1 down in the inning, though, and the count 3-1. And Corillon trying to get out of a tough spot. That will get past Butts, and that is a walk, so you just come in anyway. That forces the run in from third. And the runner at third, just like all of us here, sometimes it's confusing. You've got to know the count, and it was 3-1. And that'll put Lovington up by 2 now, 9-7. And only one out in the inning with a new batter. Second base open, so they'll take that. And now runners at second and third for the Wildcats with one out. And they have not posted that other run. But still only one out. I don't know why they would say that run didn't count. Maybe I was not looking at the base paths correctly. Scoreboard says 8-7, so we'll go with that. That is a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the hitter. Still only one down in an 8-7 ball game, and that is hit foul out well into the left field foul area, off to the right. Count stays 1-2, and the scoreboard stays 8-7, so we'll just keep it that way. One-two pitch from Cordion. Gets him swinging, and that is an out, 2 away. And runners remain second and third. And we will meet at the mound. I think we're talking strategy here now. What do you do with 2 down and runners at second and third? And you know what? I should just trust myself because I think they now posted that other run. They did. It's 9-7. I should just trust myself. I'm watching this thing. I knew it was 9-7. But when it takes half a day to post it on the scoreboard, you have to wonder. You second guess yourself. 2 down in the inning, and it is 9-7 Lovington. I knew I saw 2 runs come in. So 2 away and a new hitter. And Alex Xavier Cordion trying to get out of a tough spot, only giving up 2 runs. That is in the dirt, ball 1. Cordion will go to third. That'll get away from the third baseman, but no chance to advance. Lopez, I believe, over there at third. It's generally where you'll find him. Cordion with the 1-0 delivery. Little knuckler is inside, 2-0. Two down, top of the 5th. Lovington gets 2 to break open a 7-7 tie, and they lead at 9-7. That is inside and high, ball 3. First base is open, so if you do issue the walk here, you don't force a run in. You load the bases, however. And that's what's going to happen. Sacks are full of Wildcats with 2 outs. And 2 runs already across. And that's outside, ball 1. Corleone low, 2-0. Three and 0. And he walks in the run on 4 pitches. 10-7 Wildcats. And now we have pretty much windless conditions down here. We had a 20-mile-an-hour wind blowing during the first few innings, coming and going, and now nothing. Perfectly still here at the ballpark. There's a shot toward first, and a nifty play was unable to be made by Herrera, and the Wildcats just continue to send runners home. And it took the Panthers a while to get that one back in, and now the lead is 6. 13-7 on a hard hit shot right to the right of the first baseman. Would have been a tough play in a circus catch. Nice attempt, but it got past him, and that allowed big-time runs to come in for the Wildcats. 3 more will cross the plate. And it's 13-7. And 2 outs, and the bases are empty except for the runner at first. And about the only pitching change you could make at this point is to bring in Eric Lopez. So they will leave Corleone on the hill. But 6 runs across in this inning. Jal broke up. Lovington broke open a 7-7 tie, made it 9-7, and now have put 4 more on top of that. And a called strike as the runner goes to second. 0-1, the count with 2 down. That is high and right at the hitter. That's a ball. 1-1. Called strike. Good pitch from Alex Xavier Corleone. 1-2. And chopped foul. Count stays the same. 2 outs here in the inning, but 6 runs across for Lovington. 1 ball, 2 strike delivery. And got him. But supplies the tag, and we get out of the inning. But not before the Lovington Wildcats post 6 to take a 13-7 lead over the Jal Panthers. We move to the bottom half of the 5th. Jal coming to bat, and we take a break to let you hear from all of our great sponsors making our coverage of Jal Varsity Panthers baseball possible on HobbsAmerica.com and the Jal Sports YouTube channel.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
It'll be Connor Andre to lead it off here for Jal. Bottom of the 5th. And that's ball 1. 13-7 Lovington. We were tied 7 apiece heading into the top of this inning. And again, I think the scoreboard says 6th, but it's the bottom of the 5th. Big cut on a fastball. Strike 1-1. The pitch is stroked out towards center, and the snag made on a long run for your center fielder. Had to come in for that one and got it, 1 down. And your hitter will be Eric Lopez for the Panthers. Number 21, third baseman and pitcher. One ball, no strikes on Lopez. That is away. 2-0. That is high, 3-0. Swing and a miss there. 3 balls, 1 strike on Lopez. Fastball is away, and he walks the leadoff man. It'll bring up number 8, Damian Baeza. That will get to the backstop, and the runner will easily go to second. So a man in scoring position now for Baeza. One ball, no strikes, 1 down in the inning. And that pitch is away. 2-0. Baeza shows bunt. Now pulls it back, and that is away. 3 balls, no strikes. That is outside, walks him on 4 pitches, and you got 2 men aboard. That is a ball. That's going to get away from him. He's going to throw down to third and in plenty of time. The Jal base runner. Now you got runners at second and third for the Panthers. One down and a 1-0 count on the hitter. Angel Franco, number 5. That is away and high. 2 balls, no strikes. Two men in scoring position. Franco looks at that one, and that's a called strike. 2-2. No, 2-1. That's going to sail past the catcher. Do you send him? Do you not? There's the throw down to third, and he's going to be out. Out on the play at third, 2 down. Two down, and now 3 balls, 1 strike on Franco. And a lone runner at second for Jal. That is chopped down to first. And you step on the bag, and that is the 5th inning. We move to the top of the 6th. And your score after 5 complete, Lovington Wildcats 13, Jal Panthers 7. I'll be back.
If you're tuning in right now, you're in for a treat, and Panther Drive-In has lots of them. You may know them for their delicious burgers and fries, chicken strips, steak fingers, or if you've got a sweet tooth, their ice cream. Panther Drive-In has a broad menu, and they're open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For more information, call 575-395-2123. That's 575-395-2173. Panther Drive-In is proud to be a Panther and supporter of all Lee County sports and athletics.
Kayla and Emmy Lujan from Panther Energy are excited for their Jal Panthers and proud of all the Jal students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one-stop shop for backhoes, dump trucks, roustabouts, and welding. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd in Jal, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
When you want an old-fashioned meal that hits the spot every time, you have to try Nana's Cafe in Jal. Nana's Cafe is known for their delicious home-cooked meals. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you'll never be disappointed. Call 395-2132. That's 395-2132. Nana's Cafe, 301 South Main Street in Jal, is a proud supporter of the Jal community and Jal athletics. Everyone from Nana's Cafe is cheering you on all the way. Jal Panthers.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jal, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
All right, another pitching change, and we have warmed up Gabriel Juarez. He is on the mound now. For Jal, down 13-7 here in the top of the 6th, and that is way outside and high, ball 1. Juarez delivers low on this one, 2-0. Three balls, no strikes to the leadoff man. Got the call there, 3-1. And a walk issued. So the runner aboard, no one down. Top of 6. And Juarez fakes the throw over to first. Keep him honest. Fastball, no. 1 ball, no strikes. Nobody out. 6-run lead for Lovington. And again, comes off the mound but does not throw to first. And to the plate, ball 1, strike 1. He got the call there. That I thought that was nowhere near. 1 ball, 1 strike, showing bunt, and they lay one down right in front of the plate. And the sacrifice works. You get the runner to second and 1 down. Good play by Juarez to get the out. That is ball 1. That's a called strike, 1-1. And he's got 2 straight. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 down, a runner at second for the Wildcats. Juarez delivers. That's a shot down to first. And Herrera makes the play, 2 down, and the runner will go to third. Juarez gets him to foul that one away. Strike 1. That is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. And very nearly got him in the head. Good eye by the Lovington batter. He didn't seem fazed by it much, but if he's not crouched over another inch, he gets hit in the helmet there. Now the count goes to 3-1. Change up is a called strike. 3-2 now with 2 down. Payoff pitch here, and it's a big one for Gabriel Juarez with a man at third. And he walks him. Runners on the corners now with 2 down. You know they're going to steal that base as soon as they can. That's low. Butts is not going to throw down there. 1-0 count. And 2 runners in scoring position here with 2 down. That is hit hard down to short. Throw over to first is not a good throw, and the runs are scoring. 2 more in for Lovington. On a bad throw over to first. And it's now 15-7. And that's got to be a throwing error on the shortstop. And we have another conference at the mound. Probably yet another pitching change, which will be the 5th of the afternoon. Two down and 2 more in. 3 more in for Lovington. No, it was 13-7. 2 more in. Maybe just a lineup adjustment rather than a pitching change. Juarez stays on the hill. That is inside. The runner will go down to third. Please get him in. 1 ball, no strikes on the hitter. And that is hit in the air over toward right, leaning toward first base. Herrera makes the catch, and that will retire the side, but not before Lovington can add 3 more to its total. Or 2 more. Yeah, 13-7. They get up 2 more, and it is 15-7. Heading to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Jal Panthers coming to the plate. Looking to rally down by 8. I'll be back.
The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
The Jal Clinic and Dental Clinic wish the Jal Panthers the best of luck as they take on new challenges. Everyone at the Jal Clinic and Jal Dental Clinic will be cheering you on. Jal Clinic professionals are honored to serve the Jal community and all their healthcare needs. The Jal Clinic has lab and x-ray capabilities and now has a dental clinic, a clinic you can rely on. For an appointment, call 395-3400. That's 395-3400. Jal Clinic, 805 West Kansas, another proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
All right, we are back. Bottom of the sixth here. 8-run lead for Lovington. And the catcher, Trent Butts, will lead it off for Jal. With Daniel Herrera on deck. And that is ball one. That's actually ball two. 2-0 on Butts. That is well away. 3 balls, no strikes. Leadoff man here in the bottom of the sixth. That is a shot right over short. And the second time, Butts will get a double. That's going all the way. It didn't quite make the wall, but only because it ran out of steam. It got through everybody. And Butts has a stand-up double for the Panthers to open the bottom of the sixth. Herrera will step in. Christian Diaz on deck. And we had an inning or so of very nice conditions, no wind, and now it's back. And in scoring position, nobody out. Daniel Herrera steps in. Panthers down by 8. And that is outside, ball one. That's high, 2-0. Curveball, is that called strike? Frozen rope right there, 2-1. Curve is high and in, 3-1. Walked him. So 2 men on, nobody out for the Panthers here. And a conference at the mound. I said this was going to be another 4-hour game, and I still think it will be. We're coming up on 3 now. And it's too long for a high school baseball game to take. And we get the pitching change for Lovington. So we warm up another pitcher. I'm going to take another bathroom break. I'll be back.
The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
The Jal Clinic and Dental Clinic wish the Jal Panthers the best of luck as they take on new challenges. Everyone at the Jal Clinic and Jal Dental Clinic will be cheering you on. Jal Clinic professionals are honored to serve the Jal community and all their healthcare needs. The Jal Clinic has lab and x-ray capabilities and now has a dental clinic, a clinic you can rely on. For an appointment, call 395-3400. That's 395-3400. Jal Clinic, 805 West Kansas, another proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
get a called strike there after the Panthers put up a run here to make it 15-8, and that is way high and way inside on the hitter. 2 down now in the bottom of the 6th. And a 3-1 pitch coming. And a walk issued. (15-8) the score. And the lefty hitter, Connor Andre. That is a ball, and you'll have Panthers now at second and third. Way high and way outside, 2-0. Hit hard into the wind. That'll hold it up. It will fall, and 2 runs are going to score for the Panthers. Play at the plate. No. And Andre winds up at second. 15-10. Fastball is a called strike. No balls, 2 strikes now. On Gabriel Juarez. Got him looking, and that'll retire the side, but not before the Panthers get a couple. In fact, they get 3 in the inning, and we go to the top of the 7th. And your score is the Lovington Wildcats 15, Jal Panthers 10.
When you want an old-fashioned meal that hits the spot every time, you have to try Nana's Cafe in Jal. Nana's Cafe is known for their delicious home-cooked meals. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you'll never be disappointed. Call 395-2132. That's 395-2132. Nana's Cafe, 301 South Main Street in Jal, is a proud supporter of the Jal community and Jal athletics. Everyone from Nana's Cafe is cheering you on all the way. Jal Panthers.
Kayla and Emmy Lujan from Panther Energy are excited for their Jal Panthers and proud of all the Jal students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one-stop shop for backhoes, dump trucks, roustabouts, and welding. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd in Jal, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jal, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally. which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
All right, we are back. Top of the 7th here. 3 outs left for each team unless somehow this thing gets tied up in the bottom half of this inning. Gabriel Juarez on the hill trying not to give up any more runs. Keep the margin at 5 and give his team a shot at it in the bottom of the 7th. 1-1 deliveries hit hard, but the wind's going to hold it up, and the second baseman corrals that for the out, 1 down. That is outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Two and 0. Panthers need a quick half inning here. Don't want to give up any more runs. That is high and 3 and 0. And a walk issued to open the top of the 7th. With 1 down. Juarez will be high, butts with the throw down to second. Safe. One 0 pitch is hit hard and deep. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Wildcats will bring 1 home, and that is going to be a triple for the Wildcats. All the way out into deep right center field. It goes to the fence, and it's 16-10. And the winds have come back to Panther Stadium here. Now about 15 to 20 where they were when we started this game. The middle innings were calm. Not anymore. There's a shot right at the second baseman, 2 away. The Wildcats get back that run that Jal put up in the bottom of the 6th. And now are up by 6, 16-10. That is inside, 1-0. Runner at third. 2 down for the Wildcats. 1-1 on the called strike. And the wind's back off again. Outside, 2-1. Runner at third with one across in the inning. And that is a strike, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, two out. Low, and the count goes full. Got him. And that'll retire the side. Jal coming to the plate. They've got 3 outs to mount a comeback down 16-10 as we move to the bottom of the 7th inning. You're watching and listening to Jal Panthers Baseball, HobbsAmerica.com, and the Jal Sports YouTube channel.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics. Mayor Matt White and the employees of the City of Jal are proud of their Jal Panthers. They know with determination and hard work, anything is possible. Way to go, Jal Panthers! For information on the City of Jal, call 395-3340. That's 395-3340. The City of Jal, 309 South Main Street. The City of Jal is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Way to go, Jal Panthers! In a small town like Jal, New Mexico, it's great to know that families, businesses, co-workers, and kids all take pride in their school and community, just like they do at Fulco Trucking. Owners Rowdy and Bridget are proud of their Jal Panthers, and they wish them great success today and in all future adventures. Fulco Trucking, your source for water hauling and steam washing. Call 575-395-3178. Fulco Trucking, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
All right, we are back here for the bottom of the 7th inning, and that's a hit batsman to start it off for the Panthers. They get the leadoff man on. We'll bring Angel Franco to the batter's box. Runner goes. There is the throw. And in there at second. Man in scoring position now for Franco. Nobody out. And that is a number down toward third. And some confusion between third and short on who's going to take it, and that'll be a base hit. And that'll bring Butts to the plate, who's had a couple of long drives, a couple of doubles in this game. That's trouble for Lovington. And just what you want if you're Jal. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. The runners go, and they'll make it. Second and third now. They come back. And that pitch is wild. Cinder block walk benefits Lovington. Bounces right back to the catcher. 2-0 on Butts. That's way high. 3-0. And that will get past the catcher, and you walk him on 4 pitches, and now you got the bases loaded with nobody out. And that hits the man, and that walks a run in, forces it in. 16-11. And nobody out. Lovington just needed to come up and get 3 outs. They can't get 1 out. There's a run across. The bases are full of Panthers. And it's a 5-run lead. And they are going and now caught off base. And the Wildcats cannot get him out. My goodness. So we go back to it. 0-1 count. Called strike. 0-2. Five-run lead for Lovington. Nobody out. Bases full of Panthers. And a called strike. 1 away. And that will bring up number 10 for the Panthers. Stepping in with 1 down. And Jal down by 5. That is inside, ball 1. Two balls, no strikes. And that one was way inside. I thought for a minute it hit him. 3-0, and you're in danger of walking in another one. You hit a batsman to bring a run in. And now looking at maybe walking a run in with 1 away. .30 pitch coming, and that is hit high in the air. And the catch is made. The runners tag and cannot advance until they throw it away. Oh, that's just a horrible play. Now you let 2 come in and maybe 3. Nobody on the bag at third. And that's just a horrible play. 2-run score. You got the out, and then you make bad decisions, and 2 runs score. Good for the Panthers, bad for the Wildcats. So 2 down, and it's 16-13, and that is a ball, or did he call it a strike? The scoreboard doesn't know, and I don't know. I'm going 1-0. And it is 1 ball, no strikes. Now 2-0. 2 down in the inning. Two balls, no strikes on the hitter. Good job stopping that one by the Lovington catcher. 3 balls, no strikes, but first base is open. And the score is 16-13 now. And that is a called strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. And that is on the ground. Trouble out towards second. Safe at first. The run scores. Or do they say out? They say out. This thing is over. I thought he called him safe. He did not, and that's it. I thought he called him safe. I think the Jal fans did too. And it's over. 16-13 is the final. And a questionable call at first. The Wildcats win it. Or do they? Very close play. Looked to me to be safe, but the call is made. 16-13 is the final. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We will be at the next one. Thanks to all of our great sponsors for making it possible, and thanks to you guys for watching and listening on HobbsAmerica.com, Tatum Sports, or Jal Sports YouTube channel. Thanks to Max and Tiff Felicius back at One Radio Square for doing a great job backing us up as always. And I'm going to pack up the gear and get out of here. Have a great rest of your Easter weekend, everybody. And the Panthers fought hard again and looked like they were mounting a comeback here, but a tough call at first ends the game. 16-13 is the final. Lovington with the victory. So long, everybody. Alan Scott saying thank you so much for watching and listening. I'll see you at the next one.